Where to credit your revenue flight or award flight. Making sure you maximize your miles earnings on cash or award ticket. Revenue ticket is basically what you paid with cash. But question is, how to maximize the miles from the revenue ticket to ensure you get the free business class ticket out of it. There are two types of earnings from revenue tickets. First, via the alliances like One World or Star Alliances. Secondly, you can also use code sharing like Singapore Airlines with Alaska Air or Malaysia Airlines with Emirates. Now, how do we know which is the best loyalty program to credit to? In the market, there are only a few airlines loyalty program which its miles are valuable, like Virgin Atlantic, Alaska Airlines, and also the Virgin Red. This is because it's super hard to earn those miles mentioned above without actually flying on their metal. And the miles are very valuable because you can book partner award business class or first class using their miles. Example, Singapore Airlines is a partner with Alaska Airlines. If you were to fly business class or premium economy on Singapore Airlines metal as part of your work travel, you can credit them into Alaska mileage plan. For example, Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, and to JFK in business class will get 19,074 miles multiplied by 225% bonus from Alaska mileage plan, which will get you 42,916 Alaska Air miles. Now, where do I get the 19,000 miles? It's basically by using GC map, where you see the distance between Singapore or Kuala Lumpur to New York is 9,537. Return would be just multiplied by 2. And the formula of 225% bonus from Alaska miles, you can see from the chart. If you're business class, you'll definitely get 225% miles earned from the total distance traveled, with 125% on the elite qualifying miles as a bonus. Question is, where can 42,916 Alaska Air miles bring you to? The answer is Japan, almost in return, and lie flat in business class. How do I get the number? You can visit the Alaska Airlines website and make a search on the award ticket, and you realize that one way business class from Kuala Lumpur or Singapore to Tokyo would cost you only 25,000 air miles. And what you got from the business class travel from Singapore or Kuala Lumpur to JFK would net you 42,916 Alaska Air miles, which is very close to get a return ticket to Japan as a bonus. Now, do you also know that even your award ticket can also earn you elite status and miles? For example, my previous trip where I flew Class Z from Kuala Lumpur to Bangkok using air miles, which cost me 15,000 enriched points, but I netted 2,759 award points on Finnair Plus because that's where I credited my miles to, and along that I got 2,759 tier points for the elite status qualifying. This is interesting because it's not a revenue paid ticket, but I used the enriched points to redeem this ticket, and along that I gained points and miles from it. Where do I get the numbers? You can see from the GC map, between Kuala Lumpur and Bangkok, the distance is 755 miles. What's interesting with Finnair is the points multiplier are per kilometers. That means if 755 miles to kilometers, when you do the conversion, it's actually 1,215 kilometers. So with the Z class that I took, you multiply that by 2 because of 100% points multiplier. That's where I got the 2,759 points for award and also the tier. Last but not least, always maximize your earnings like penny on the dollar.